Hi guys, welcome. I'm making something like this. Hi guys, this is Chef Luis. This is my first live, no, my second live. Um, I'm here to answer some questions about your next trip in Tulum. So if you have any questions, let me know. My link will be um, on the description, so you can ask me any information. I'm here to help you to plan or to give you some tips about your next trip to Tulum, so it will be easier for you to decide what to do, what not to do, what places are good to visit, like for example in different months of the year. Let's say that you are coming in May, I can tell you like what are the best places, or if they have some special offers, if they have uh, special events, like I can guide you through the process of picking what to do here in Tulum. So I am here to answer all your questions. You can also reach me by message or here in YouTube or any of my social media, Instagram, TikTok, and my link, my direct link through my WhatsApp is on the description, so you can reach me over there. This live is more than anything to inform you about what you can do here in Tulum. Many people have been traveling to Tulum and sometimes get disappointing because they book services but they don't know what they are booking, like um, they say they want to go to the ruins, but they don't know what time, they don't know how much longer it will take, and some people wants to visit the cenotes, but they might book a cenote which is like far away from here, from Tulum, and they think it's like, okay, it's fine, like 40 minutes from Tulum. Where you are in USA, it might be nothing for you, because you when you go to the grocery store, you may take even 1 hour from your house to the grocery store, but here in Tulum is a lot of time, and sometimes it's different because there are many cenotes around here in Tulum and they are like 10 minutes away. So, what is the point for you to travel like 40 minutes when you can just travel 10 minutes from your Airbnb to a cenote? You know, it's like if you have the right information, you can do a lot of things here in Tulum without spending time traveling one place to another. For example, most of the clients that I have, uh, besides booking a chef or a private chef on their villas or their Airbnbs, um, hola, Lionel, gracias por seguirme. Most of the people who book services in Tulum, they the most of the services they book is the yacht experience. But what they don't know is that, for example, here in Tulum, we don't have yachts. We don't have a deck where all the yachts are parked. It's like you have to travel like 40 minutes from here to Tulum to Puerto Aventuras, which is the nearest place where all the yachts um, are. Like, but it's because like 40 minutes is because this place is like 40 minutes from Tulum is more expensive. and just because it's like the nearest place in Tulum. If you go to Cancun, it's 1 hour and 30 minutes, yes, but sometimes it is worth it to wait all the travel of 1 hour and 30 minutes to save like almost 30 or 40% of the cost for the yacht experience. That's like one tip, like if you want a yacht travel in Cancun, which is like 1 hour and 40 minutes from Tulum, is less expensive than if you go the nearest place here in Tulum. What else? For example, sometimes people book like 3 or 4 activities in one day, like the ruins, a cenote, and maybe, I don't know, a private chef experience. But they don't know like how 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 long will it take the tour of the cenote. For example, what time you should go to the Tulum ruins if you want to go. Like many of my clients don't even like go to the Tulum ruins. It's nice. It's a nice place where you can see some of the history, the culture about the Mayans, and there is many of people who is explaining about the story, about the history of Tulum. But the thing is not for free. For example, they charge you um, a fee, and depending of your group, they will charge you like more if your group is bigger. Um, that's the Tulum ruins, for example. It is worth it. I mean, it's a nice place, beautiful place. They have uh, constructions where the Mayans were, and they explain you about like it was the door from the it is like the door from the sea, and there is like I don't know how to say it. It's like a place where you can see, or like I don't know, I don't remember the word in English for that, but well anyway, it is a nice place. I'm not saying that you should not visit it, like you should, but the best time for do it, for example, I can recommend you the best time for do it is in the morning, like really early, 8 a.m., because otherwise the sun will be so hot, and it will be like an unpleasant time for you to be there. So I recommend you to do like really, really in the morning time. If you are not a person who wake up like really early, you probably want to go like after 4 p.m., which is like nice time to go. The sun is not that hard, and it will be enough time so you can visit the whole place. That's only the Tulum ruins, which is 5 minutes or top 10 minutes from your Airbnb around here in Tulum. So if you have a car, or if you rent a car or whatever, like if you move in Tulum in a taxi driver or um, any car, it's 10 minutes. It's like not that far. So that's only the Tulum ruins. Other thing that you can do here is cenotes. Cenotes is like a must, so you can say that you can travel. You did travel to Tulum. It's like cenotes. Um, some of the people believe that it has like magic energy. Personally, I look at them as a natural pool that it has like living creatures as fish, like small fish. You can see some of them, like really, really small fish. So it's safe. Like personally, I am not a person who enjoy to have like animals or living creatures around me, but the cenotes are a nature place and beautiful places, open, wide open, uh, natural pools. So they are really nice. Like they have cold water, really really cold water, and some of them are like not that cold, but still fresh. Some of the people can feel the water like fresh water. It depends. Every person is different. So, but it's really fresh water. It's clean. They are beautiful, and swim inside of a cenote is an experience that you must try if you are here in Tulum. Uh, One thing that I'm saying, like always saying, is that Tulum is not just a place to have parties, or it's not only for people who do wellness or retreats or people who wants to come to the beach. It's like Tulum has like a really good, nice energy. You know, like when you come back to your home, even if it's a vacation, you feel good. You know, for me, it happens. Like when I visit a cenote, is really good. I'm going to explain again what is a cenote. Cenote for me is like a big, big pool, natural pool with living creatures around it, like small fishes. But it's really small, so nothing to worry about. What else? We have some. Also, there is besides the cenotes, there are also some activities like ATVs, and there are some places they have like three activities in one place. So you might want to look at that. For example, you can do like zip line, ATV, and a cenote, everything in one place. So that will be like a good day trip for you. That will be like one thing that you want to do. You know, like if you are staying like 3 days, 4 days, 1 week, um, you should do one of the days. You should do the ATVs, the zip line, and the cenote. It's really fun, and it's not that expensive for a whole day of three different activities. It's not that expensive. It's around, I believe this time is around 100 USD or 120 USD per person. But like I said, it's a whole day of three activities in one place, so it's worth it. Like you can ride an ATV, you can do the zip line, and at the end you can enjoy and refresh yourself into a cenote. There are different kind of cenotes, like open cenote, which is like a lagoon, small lagoon, something like that. And there are some semi-closed cenotes, which is like uh, kind of a cave, but it's not precisely a cave. You know, it's like there is a rock on top and there's the cenote, but you can see like the sun. There's a lot of light coming into the cenote. That's like a semi-open or semi-closed cenote. And also there are like closed cenotes, which is like a cave. Literally, there is a small uh, entrance, and you go into a cave where it's just like one light, and that's it. Uh, but it's really beautiful. Like nature is beautiful. If you are one of those persons that love nature and want to connect with nature, cenotes is for you. And even if you don't like nature, it's like for fun, you know, like swimming, going refreshing yourself, and having a fun day with your friends. And the ATV, the zip line, and the cenote is a perfect day to have. Um, what else can I tell you about Tulum? Oh, there is one thing that you should try, and definitely is like street food. In Tulum, you will find many taco places, but one of the most representative or one of the most famous dishes around here is the cochinita pibil, which is like a Mayan dish, a Mayan traditional dish. Is pork cooked underground for around 4 hours or even 8 hours. But the Mayans, before they dig a hole in the ground and they put into in a recipient, they put banana leaves and the pork marinated with achiote and some other seasoning stuff, and they cover with banana leaves and they put it in a hole, and they in the hole it was like a lot of fire, and then they cover the hole with more leaves, and they make like underground oven, and they cook the pork for more than 4 hours. So imagine, oh, I was like, my mouth was like watery. So imagine the flavors that you have with a underground cooking oven made of the pork seasoning and like all the flavors combined in that dish. So when you are here in Tulum, I recommend you to look for that, for the cochinita pibil, which is a pork dish mm, made underground with fire and banana leaves. It's really, really good. That's the most popular dish here around. What else I can recommend you? Um, you can visit also. There are another place to visit. If you could hear that sound, it's like a little lizard, and those are really common around here. And like for example, I'm in my home, and you can hear them like at night or during the day, but most commonly at night. Um, they are like little lizards, like semi-transparent, and they eat like little bugs. So they're really common around here. Don't be scared of them. They don't do anything to you. They eat spiders and bugs, so it's really good. Um, I was saying about another place that I can recommend is a museum. There are like different places. I will talk about this one and then I will go for the other one. This museum is called Azulik, and is on the beginning of the beach area or the hotel zone. It's called again Azulik, and there is a museum that you can visit. I have no more information like who is the architect or why it's so famous, but it's really nice. It's really beautiful. They try to combine like structures with modern um, architecture the with the wild of the Tulum, like the living green areas. They try to make a mix, and they make a nice architecture. I cannot describe it like better because I have only been there like twice, and it was fun. It was nice to visit. Um, what else? What else you can visit? Oh, there is also another place. It was the house of Pablo Escobar. That's all what I'm saying about it. It was the house of Pablo Escobar, and he was really famous. So you must heard of him. If not, you can search for him. But now that house doesn't belong to him anymore. But the owners made another museum or kind of museum. So it has a lot of good places to take pictures. It's like an Instagram place where you can take a lot of beautiful, beautiful pictures. Also, the food there is really good. They have really good chefs, and the staff is really nice. It's expensive, yes, but it's totally worth it. You know, like I will speak about that, like what places are for me expensive and what are not expensive. But it's like my opinion, my point of view, my perspective, and why I can say like it's not expensive. This place, like the Pablo Escobar, which is Casa Malca. Casa Malca is the place that, like, the name of the place. And Casa Malca is really good because they have really good places or areas where you can sit and take pictures. There are places where you can stay for a moment. They also have a pool. It's in a fringe. Sorry, it's in a front of the beach. They have a beachfront restaurant, so it's really nice. It's really fancy place, and you can visit. And they charge around 100 USD or 80 USD more or less, um, for Hola Carla. For per person, they charge like 80 USD per person, so it's like, or 100, even if it's 100 per person, like minimum consume um, fee, but it's totally worth it. And on a meal, a decent meal and drinks, you will spend around 150, top 200 if you want to get drunk. But like I said, you can spend the whole day there from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. It's really nice and you will enjoy it. And you will have like really, really good pictures. Sí, sí hablo español, Carla, solo que estoy tratando de que mi público, que es 99% extranjero, me entienda. Y estoy tratando de que eh, solamente llegue público extranjero. Pero sí, sí hablo español. The other thing that you can do here in Tulum is ah, this will be a fun thing to say or topic to talk about. Um, the night, the night in Tulum is really fun. Believe me, I have been here in 9 years, and it has been amazing nights here in Tulum. You can find everything you want here in Tulum. In in order to find like nice places to dance, nice places to have a drink, uh, and both like have experience for a nice nightclub or only a bar. There are also places like local places that are okay for tourists where you can go and it won't be like that expensive and you can have fun. There are places with karaoke, um, with R&B music, uh, Afrobeats music, all kind. There are like in the here in Tulum, all the clubs or most of the clubs has like different kind of music during the night, so you can enjoy different kinds of music in one night. If there are like specific places if you want to go like um, in a bar or nightclub where you want to hear like only Afrobeats. There are some places that they do that. But also, there is places that make like special events here in Tulum. Uh, and there are also like nightclubs where you can have like really good drinks and listen to like a nice DJ or famous also like a famous DJ if you want to see it that way. Um, Sorry if I have a lot of but it's hard for me to remember like all the things that I want to tell you. So yeah, On the beach area is different than Tulum town. On the beach area is where the most popular, expensive, really good food and really good drinks will be, but it doesn't mean that you cannot find that in Tulum town. It's just like the most common popular are on the beach area, but there are some other in Tulum town. So depends on you what you want to do and your budget. So you can do that different activities. I just heard from one client or some clients they came. There was 8 girls that I cooked for them for 3 days, and they spent here in Tulum like 5 days, more or less 5 to 6 days. I cooked for them 3 days, but when on the last day I asked them like, "How was last night?" and they say, "Well, it was fun, but we have some issues." And I was like, "Why?" And they visit one of the places called Ilios. So Ilios is one of the most famous restaurants here in Tulum, and they have like a happening. And Ilios has this vibe from like Greek vibe, and they play some Greek music at some point, and this is the happening, and they are like dancing with the sparklers and really nice music, a light show and everything, and people is like dancing around, and they are like breaking a plate on the floor. So that's the happening on the restaurant, like it's really really good food, yes, drinks, okay, but the happening and the show is like the whole point, like the experience is like it completes the experience of going to that place. It is called Ilios restaurant here in the beach area or the hotel zone in Tulum. But the only thing is, when I ask my clients like how was last night, they say like it was fun, it was okay, but they charge us for the plate. I think they charge around 140 USD to have the plates, or at least they did it. Nobody told them that they will get charged for the plates, and at the end they did. They get charged for the plates. That's what my clients told me about that last experience. So if you have a nice budget, it won't bother you. But there are some things that people doesn't tell you, but that's why I'm doing these like live videos and live. Yeah, that's why I'm doing this live and also the podcast, because I want to tell you most of the things that people doesn't tell you. Like things that you don't ask, or you people don't tell you, and you just, when you ask the check for the check, you get charged for something that you don't even know that you were charging. Like for example, these clients, they get charged for the breaking the plates on the experience, and they didn't even know they will get charged. And to be honest, I thought that it will be like included, like when you go to a restaurant and they do this show. um, for me it will be like obvious, or I don't know how to say, but it will be obvious for me, like if you are a restaurant, they have this show and you are allowed to break a plate. uh, they should not charge you for that, but that's my opinion. They do charge for it, and sometimes they don't even tell you before you do the show. So now you know, if you see this podcast, or if you see this live video, now you know. That's one of the tips, or the yeah, that's one of the tips that you don't know. People sometimes don't ask, but it is a free tip for you. If you go a fancy restaurant, ask like if they are going to charge you to break a plate, or if they are going to charge you for something that is on the show. Uh, let's say that there is a saxophonist playing uh, in the restaurant, and he comes to your table and plays a whole song or something like that. You should ask if they are going to charge you for that, because sometimes they do and they don't tell you. What else I can tell you? Well, in Tulum town, there is a street or many streets, but the most popular street where you can find street food like these taco places and yummy, like greasy street food is called Satellite, like satellite, but it's called Satellite, and the main street. Uh, this street called Satellite is where all or most of the taco places are, and is really near by the nightclubs around Tulum town. So this will be like the best place to have a snack of, like, in middle of the night, a middle night, like 1 a.m., 2 a.m., when you are getting out drunk of the club. It's really nice to have something in your belly. So if you are strong enough to try street food, there's where you have to go, like the Avenida Satellite. It's really cheap, it's really good, and many tourists go around there, so it will be safe. It's really nice. Well, guys, I have been speaking for 30 minutes, and it was a pleasure for me to speak around this. Sorry if I was like going around on the same thing, on the same subject, but I'm getting used to it, to speak in front, because this is my second time doing a live, but I will do it more often. I will answer questions. So let me know here on the comments, or on the, yeah, on the comments. Let me know your questions, and I can make another video if you want. If you are coming to Tulum or the Riviera Maya, not only Tulum, Playa del Carmen, Cancun, let me know in the comments all your questions, and I will be happy to make a video uh, explaining, commenting, or making a video of the experience you want to have, and also all your doubts. I can answer them. And my direct WhatsApp is on the description, and also you can follow me on all my social media. Um, there is also my tag name is at Catering Tulum, so it's easy because I am in the all the social media like the same name. Um, Thank you for watching. If you stay until the end, thank you for watching, and let me know all your questions, and I will be happy to answer. Thank you so much, and I hope to see you in Tulum. I will have more videos, more podcast about tips, what to do, what not to do, and for me, what are like most of the good places where you can visit and go and have a really good experience. So you can come to Tulum and have a nice experience. So thank you so much, and see you. See you next time. Let me see how I can end this. Yeah. See you guys. Thank you for watching. Bye bye. Don't forget to follow me